Lost and died behind. No chance to run for cover. I don't want to change the world. I just want to leave it so like the future burn it up. Take the time to lead to nowhere. All is lost again. But I'm not giving in. I will not bow. I will not break. I will shut the world away. I will not fall. I will not break. Take your breath away.
Is it falling?
No.
We got a rig here. Right. Nobody up here yet. Let's see.
Hey, Connie.
Oh, yeah, we got a few. Hey, Connie. Hey, Lena.
And Lena.
All right, shut him down.
Yep, shut the
That's
music
enough music.
down. I was liking it.
Good Wednesday evening, everybody.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live.
Yep, 81, episode 81, Down South Supernatural on another Wednesday night. Share us out, like us, follow us, all that good stuff. Really trying to push the YouTube right here. Anyway, as you know, I'm right. Now, who am I?
Your father. I'm Vadi.
All right, you Vadi. All right, how about Riley? Who's Vadi?
That's me. I've earned that name.
I don't know if you're proud of it or not, but yeah.
I am proud.
So we're I think we're going to take a little hiatus from Facebook. Our group is doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't know, because we don't really post a lot up there. We use it for Wednesday night lives, but
that's about it.
Man, we got 1,000 or so followers up there in our Down South Supernatural group.
All for nothing. It seems
and I mean,
like.
Man, we post something, we don't get one like, one comment.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. I guess you blame it on the algorithm.
Yeah.
Or truthfully, I have no clue. Out of 1,000 or 1,200 people, you think we could get a like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't get we get a few views on our Wednesday night lives, but I don't know. YouTube's moving. TikTok is definitely jumping. You've been pushing the TikTok. You got something going with the TikTok.
Yeah, I do.
If your phone don't fall out of your stand, looks like it's going to hit the deck any minute.
Well, it just fell off or something.
Let's see. What's going on, big deal? So you take it and twist it right here. Leave it on that stand. Maybe it'll keep it from falling off. Yeah, we got a rig up here for a stand tonight.
Yeah, we do. It's quite the sight.
Yeah, so any viewers, all you viewers on TikTok, we'd appreciate it if you shared it live, man. We'd really like to get a lot of people up here. Share it to your friends. Need some more followers. We're trying to get 10,000 so we can go live on our laptop here in the studio. Right now, we're having to use a phone until you get 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
But anyway, it works. Yeah, it works. We ain't complaining.
We're making it work.
Share us out to all you paranormal friends or anybody. It don't matter. Share it to your grandma. We don't care.
Yeah, she
share
can
it
get up there
too. Big deal in the house. Watch your mouth.
If we can get 10,000 followers before the battleship investigation in December, we will be going multiple lives on that investigation from the site.
Well, the cell service is not great there in the bottom of that ship, but you can go live a little bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're here. It's another Wednesday night. What's going on with everybody? We'd love to get some people to hop on here tonight. We'll share our link. Tell us some. I was just thinking about just a live to talk about, man, some scary times, some things you've encountered, or some things you saw, or things that made you wonder, hey man, is that paranormal? Or am I losing my mind? You know,
even do stuff that caught their eye.
Yeah, anything that you thought was out there weird or confusing or something that scared the crap out of you, man. Basically, just like that. We have been going over some, and you got your phone, so we can't play it. We found a very cool EVP from Brushy Mountain. we started going through our EVPs yesterday. We probably went through, I don't know, about 30 minutes of 4 hours. In the first 30 minutes of our EVPs, out of, I think it was 4.5 hours worth, maybe 5. Yeah. In the first 30 minutes, my name was called twice. And
Brad.
And I was speaking. I said something to, I think I hollered, "Hey," basically trying to get somebody to communicate with us.
Yeah.
And Brad was with us. And Brad, what did Brad say?
Something about his phone or something.
No, why won't anybody talk to us?
Yeah.
And after that, the name Brad come up just as plain as day.
Like somebody was in the room with us.
So Brad went with us to Brushy Mountain. He's been with us to his first investigation, Henry River Mill Village, which is a pretty cool place. I'd like to go back.
Yeah, I would.
Where else did Brad go? What was that thing scrolling for? I don't know why I did that. It had a little something going across. What's going on, new viewers on TikTok? Share us out. We appreciate it.
We do.
Anyway, Henry River Mill was good. We caught a really cool shadow figure there. Awesome video by Chastity. Shout out her group name.
Luminary Luna Beam.
Appalachian
Nightmare.
Yeah, so go check her out on YouTube and check out her videos, starting with Henry River Mill Village, St. Albans, Bobby Mackey's. We went there. She put out an awesome video on Bobby Mackey's.
Yes,
Watch it till the end. We had an Esty session. I just happened to be the culprit, the guy with the headphones on that one down in the basement, man. And that's definitely one of the wildest, hair-raising Estes session that I've ever been a part of. And it's all real. Every time I think about it, the hair stands up on my arm.
Yeah.
But go check out her videos, man. They look like she hired a Hollywood crew to do them. She just popped up here. Chastity, Luminary Luna Beam. She's up here. But we're shouting out them videos, girl. Get some people. We need some people to go to her YouTube page, like them videos, share them out, send them to your friends. But yeah, check out the Bobby Mackey's Esty session. Check out the whole video. St. Albans turned out to be great. What was the last one? Stonewall.
Yeah, Stonewall was even a great video.
If you hadn't seen the Stonewall one, check it out. That's the most recent one she's put out. Stonewall Manor, we went in and had a very nice investigation of a really old home. Back in the built in the 18th century era. If I'm saying that right, maybe the late 1700s.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, that'd be the 18th century. To our most recent investigations, a very good video on St. Albans and Brushy Mountain. Stonewall, St. Albans too. Before that,
yeah.
So there's two. There's quite a bit of videos, but I'm telling you, once you watch them, you're gonna be hooked. Man, her and V do an awesome job with the videos. Nothing to do because we're in a few of them. It has nothing to do with it. But if I shout it out, you know it's the real deal. So we're shouting it out. Help her grow. Help them grow. We need a motorhome. We need some things to do. We need some traveling things. Help us get there. Takes everybody. Takes you guys to help us get there. So
build the views up, the likes.
Yeah, Stonewall. If you hadn't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I will. We captured some stuff. We captured something in a window on a picture in a still image. Didn't even know we had it until several days later, or maybe a week or so later. We went back through.
It was a week later because we were getting over COVID.
Yeah, we were getting over COVID, and we pulled out some pictures, and I was like, "Holy cow, man!" Just happened to be something. She caught something coming up as she was walking up the steps. She caught a little shadow, disappearing shadow in a doorway.
Doorway.
In the doorway, that's just crazy. It was a great catch too. It would be very, very easy to miss that. They did a great job catching that. Anyway, it's a good video. Check it out. Yep. Angel, what's going on, buddy? Also, check out Angel from Durham Paranormal. He's your equipment mastermind and also one heck of a paranormal investigator. Him and Ruth and his team, man, they can roll with us anytime they want. They're the real deal.
Amen to that.
And also hit him up for any paranormal equipment needs. Durham Paranormal out of Durham, North Carolina. Look him up. He's the real deal. Oh, see what else Chastity saying? Yeah, Stonewall. Yeah, Stonewall is the GM, Chastity, for sure. They're all good. They're all good. Every video you put out, I'd pay money to watch it.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's still working on the Brushy Mountain. We come back from Brushy Mountain, and I will say, everybody, if you watched the live last week, Brushy Mountain didn't quite turn out like we had hoped. And look, let's just say it. That was another bucket list place for us.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out the way we wanted. Riley and I went last October, and we thought, man, this is it.
Yeah.
And it just was not. However, we're still going through evidence as we speak. It takes a long time to go through the evidence.
Yeah.
And we have found, not like we knew we would. Last time we went, EVPs were crazy. This time, like I said, the first 30 minutes of our 4 or 5 hour recordings, we caught, we've already caught some crazy things.
Yeah.
Straight out calling out names of people who were there as those people are talking. Brad asked a question, and within 5 seconds gets a response of Spirit calls his name out, plain as day. We could play it on Riley's phone, but you might lose TikTok, so we better not do that.
I'd lose TikTok.
Yep. Looking up here, you got a few people up there. That's awesome. So yeah. Anyway, I rambled on for about I rambled on 15 minutes. That's terrible. How do I ramble like that? I'm sorry, rambling guy.
I'm still wondering.
Anyway, so we're still in the works on putting together our evidence for Brushy Mountain. I know Angel has been talking to Riley. He's had some cool EVPs, so he's still going through evidence. We had hoped a lot more for Brad, because Brad is Brad's a cool dude, and we like Brad, and he's skeptical of the paranormal. He's on the fence, whether he believes it or not. That's why the heading tonight was basically paranormal. Do you believe in it?
Yeah.
I could probably talk for hours right now about just my 2 or 3 years helping Riley do it. More like probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer now. I need to look and see. Nothing like as long as Riley's been doing it. But I could talk for hours, because I was that guy. I was skeptical. I didn't believe in the paranormal at all. And after looking at some videos and paying attention to some things Riley was going and dealing with, I was like, damn, that's some of this is
daggone crazy.
It's more than unexplainable. So I started looking at some stuff, and I agreed. I was like, dude, I don't believe it, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. So right to start with, I started. I was the debunker. I try to debunk everything, and when I started, and to this day, I still try to debunk. I see something that gives me the wow factor. It is really a wow factor for me, and I'll tell everybody. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, before I start talking about this, I want to get to the bottom of it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see what kind of fluke it is, what shadow, what light source caused that,
what kind of draft is coming through here.
Anything. So I am the debunker. But I will tell you, I do believe in the paranormal. There are things around you wherever you're at right now, and you just don't know it. The veil is over your eyes, and thanks to the good Lord, He won't let you. He don't want to worry you slammed to death, so He don't let you see it. That's the way I look at it.
That is what's going on.
And it's probably a good thing. But if you pay attention, and you start paying attention to your surroundings and things that are going on, you'll start getting some little hints here and there. And the more you explore those, you open them up. And I will say they're not all bad, man. Some of them are really cool to try to communicate with spirits who will communicate with you. Not all of them do, but most of them will if they're there. So explore, try some new things. So we got a few people up here on YouTube. It looks like I said, YouTube, Down South Supernatural YouTube ain't doing jack. That's sad. Yeah. Of course, we didn't share it. You didn't share it to the page. You were probably live on your Facebook page.
Oh, gosh, that's right. It's broadcasting to my page on Facebook.
It'll be all right.
I'll share it to Down South after we're done.
So yeah, I think let's see. Chastity says she thought she wasn't gonna get up here tonight. Anybody want to get up here? Let me know. We'll send you the link. If you got a story you want to talk about, we would love to hear your paranormal story.
Come on, Angel.
That was the whole reason we started going live, other than show what we were dealing with.
Yeah.
But to try to get people, when we started the Facebook group, to get people to talk about things they're dealing with.
That's what we originally wanted.
And send us places to go to. We're always looking for places. Some of the best places we go are local. Speaking of that, this Saturday night, we'll be going to our annual paranormal investigation at Harmony Hall in Kinston, North Carolina, which is local to us. We had quite an investigation there last October. We had a damn good time.
Yeah, we did.
Matter of fact, in the year before that, it's the first place I ever seen. That would be the first place I ever seen. Dylan is my witness. Riley is my witness. Dylan left his cell phone laying on the floor in a room where someone had died in Harmony Hall, and we were trying to communicate with him. We kept hearing footsteps. There's a stairway in that room. We kept hearing footsteps in Harmony Hall in a room. The footsteps were coming up. You could tell that the steps were coming up the stairs. So we stood in that dark room just waiting for something to make it to the top of them steps. Yeah. It never did. Finally, the steps stopped. So what we did, we got out of that room and we went to another room. And Dylan left his app running on his phone. He laid it in the middle of the floor on a big old rug. And as 4 or 5 of us were walking out of that room, am I telling the truth? Come on now. You are. As I was walking out of that room, as God is my witness, I saw a light in my peripheral vision. I was the last one to walk out of the room. As I was going out the doorway, I saw a light kind of move. It was low, and I looked, and I caught Dylan's phone. Lights on. The light was on. There was an app running on the phone, and that phone was sliding across the floor. And I don't mean it moved 2 or 3 inches, 6 inches. It moved about 5 feet. Yeah. And it moved like somebody just pushed it. It slid and slowed down and come to a stop. And I when I saw the light moving, I immediately turned and I watched it move. It ain't like I just saw it stop. I turned around. I told everybody, I probably screamed. I can't remember exactly what I said. I
remember your words exactly.
I don't know what I said. It could have been a what the. It could have been a what the. I have no clue. Angel. But I turned around. I said, "Oh!" I hollered at everybody, "Stop! Everybody, turn around before I go back in this room. Look at that cell phone on that floor." And everybody turned and looked, and that phone slid across the floor, and everybody was there. I was the only one that saw it move about. I don't know. I saw it moving probably half the way, maybe not quite half the way. If it moved 5 feet, I probably saw it slowing down to the last foot. But it was crazy, and like I said, that was 2 years ago. We had a lot of other things happen. Yeah. We didn't have a lot. We had an SLS camera at the time. We used it. We didn't get much on it, but last year we got figures in Harmony Hall all over the place. There's one particular room upstairs that any of you people who are weird about dolls, I'm a little bit weird about little dolls. I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah. Creepy room full of old, some of them 1900 dolls, older ceramic dolls. It's the ones that they got the eyes open big, and no matter where you move in the room, them eyes are looking at you. Hello. Yeah. Ain't they?
And you're just waiting on them to blink at you.
You just know that some bitches, excuse me. You just know.
I know
it's looking. I'm waiting for them eyes to blink on it. But there's a room full of old dolls in that room. And that is one thing we have never done, and we will do this week. We'll probably do a little live on TikTok from this place, because I don't think we'll be making a video of this place unless something wild happens. We got some video from there before. Wish I'd have caught that freaking phone moving across the floor.
I know.
Well, Last year we had a camera running in every room. So Riley sits upstairs in this room, totally dark, no power upstairs. He sits in this room as all of us are downstairs, He's upstairs in the pitch black dark by himself, sitting in this room full of dolls. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know.
And I was a little bit worried. I left you up there, and I went downstairs, and we were hooking up cameras and doing things, and I heard you up there talking. And within 30 seconds, he had a spirit box going, and within 30 seconds, he had interaction.
Yeah.
And he started chanting off one of those
incantations.
One of those incantations, and I mean, it sounded like something. After he did it, this is no lie, it sounded like something was landing on the roof of that house.
You mean a fleet of helicopters from the U.S. Army?
I don't know about much of helicopters. I will say things started happening. You started hearing lots and lots of noises on the roof. And I don't mean a bird. I'm talking about just a lot of tapping and bumping.
Yeah.
What I'd wish we'd have done, because we listened to it later, your name was getting called.
Yeah.
They called out your name. They were telling you need to leave. You need to leave. We need to leave right now. Leave.
Leave. Y'all don't want to smoke.
No, you didn't want to smoke. I didn't want to smoke, and you didn't either. But they wanted us to leave for sure.
I asked for it.
Yeah, Dylan was there also. Yeah, Angel, the WTF. Yes, sir.
What the?
Yeah, Dylan had. That's right. We had the XLS camera when we went last October, and we had a spirit sit right in Dylan's lap. You could see it as plain as day on the XLS camera. So we get good XLS footage there.
Yeah.
So we'll try to. We know that works. We'll try to get a little bit more there. I'm pretty darn sure. Well, here we go again. I hope it won't be like another local place that's fizzled out when we go. So I'm not going to build it up like I always do.
Yeah.
I got to stop building places up. When I do that,
we usually suck.
Yeah, it does. It started sucking. Yeah, shoot us some of them stars. Come on, I saw something happen. I don't know how you did that, but that was cool on our end. I don't know what it looked like on you guys' end.
We like gifts.
Got a little gift action, and we appreciate it.
We really do.
But yeah,
the biggest gift would be keep sharing our name out on this TikTok, and let's get some more followers, get a bigger family up there.
When was that, Connie? When were you seeing old West folks? I know you were in Cortez, Colorado, and one told you he was a weaver. Is that something that's happened recently? That's pretty awesome. Tell us them stories. Come on now.
What's she saying, Daddy?
2 years ago. So 2 years ago, she experienced that when she was camping in Colorado. She actually ended up seeing some old folks from the West, indigenous people, coming out sleeping in the mountain in Cortez, Colorado. That's wild.
That is wild. Did that stop?
No, it's still going.
Oh, Instagram's still going?
Shit. It did stop.
I'll be jumping.
It's been an hour already. We have trouble with Instagram, guys. We're live on Instagram. To be sure. Maybe it's still live. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It did something funky.
Yeah.
Just give us notification that it just started going live. So anyway, welcome Instagram followers. I don't know. We've been going live for almost 30 minutes. I don't know why. We just realized it must have never started on Instagram.
Yeah,
but it's live. It did start because I watched it say hello. So
okay. Technical difficulty.
Oh yeah, we got our little Appalachian Nightmare family popped up over here. Yeah, we're everywhere tonight, guys. We're trying to hit up a few different places. We on YouTube. We on TikTok. We on Instagram a little bit. Just trying a little bit of all of it like we do.
I say we hit this list that I've jotted down.
Connie, I bet you were. If I was camping, if I was especially camping and I started seeing people, it'd be hard for me to close my eyes for sure. Oh yeah, Chas said you can't see you on TikTok. Yeah, we don't have a good camera set up on TikTok.
Sadly.
We're gonna get one. Right now we got a little motion one, but I don't want it on me the whole time anyway. What's up? Yeah.
What's up? What the?
I bet some of the old. I bet they did. What's going on, Brad? Hope your ears won't burn him, buddy.
Hey, Brad.
What'd you think about the EVP we found yesterday?
Pretty awesome.
I wish we could play it. I should have recorded it with my phone.
I recorded it with mine, but I'm on TikTok right now.
Yeah, you might lose it if you jump off. So yeah, we're just talking about this weekend. We'll be going back to Harmony Hall. Yeah, they wanted to make sure Brad knew. The funny thing is on that, a few times before we even heard Brad's name, my name was called out twice. Like I said before, if you were there, I talked in a way I usually don't talk. Not long before Brad's name was called out, I was just trying to get something stirred up because after about 2 hours in, and we felt like it was nothing,
and it sucked.
So the funny thing, I actually, Angel, I know you and Ruth heard my name called out in the cafeteria 2 times, but right before, probably about 10 minutes before, what's going on, Steeler fan on Instagram? Thank you for joining us. Right before it called out Brad's name, it called me out twice again. So I don't feel like they were happy with me. So I don't really think that I caused them not to, the spirits not to communicate, associate with us at all. Because everybody else got a little bit. I said, I was really sure that we would get a lot of. We were going to get a lot more EVPs, and we do. We have a lot, and I think some of them are going to be phenomenal. To tell the truth,
yeah.
Especially the fact when they start calling out your name. I don't know how I feel about that. But like I said, Brad, we got that within 30 minutes of the first recording we started listening to. It was. I think it was friendly. Yeah, no doubt. I didn't find none of it any negative at all. So I didn't really. Yep.
Dylan down south Supernatural's on the live. Dylan,
nice. Get it going. Share us out over there, guys. We got to get to 10,000 so we can get a new setup in here for TikTok.
Yeah.
We got a little something ordered, but we can't use it. It's going to take us a little while. Riley's got a goal of December having 10,000 followers on TikTok. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it could happen overnight if enough people. I guess we're gonna have to do some crazy shit like a lot of people do on TikTok.
Like start pantsing you.
No, I don't know. I mean, we can do some crazy shit. I mean, we do crazy shit. We act up. I'll
take my damn shirt off. Watch me.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The freaks come out at night, boy. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, we got to get it because we got some big things, and I think right now until the government gets involved and TikTok gets gone, that'll be about right. We'll end up getting a bunch of followers and things will be rolling, and the government going to kill TikTok.
Trump's been supporting TikTok.
Yeah, they support it. They support it. Barb, you got to get you a TikTok. I don't have one. I do have one, and I don't even know how to use it, Barb. So you ain't by yourself. I need to start it myself. I need to do a little more TikTok. I finally started taking some foot pictures, and I'm probably this weekend I'm opening me up a OnlyFans site just for foot pictures. If I can sell a few of them.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hadn't trimmed my ingrown toenail in about 3 months. So that thing
ain't looking right.
That thing is ripping socks every time I pull my socks up every morning.
You can make some money with that thing. That ingrown's about to make up for it.
Yeah, we got to get us some motorhome. We got to get us some motorhome so we can travel. We got to get out there to Winston-Salem. Still praying for the folks in Western North Carolina and East Tennessee. Man, a lot of those people have lost everything, and our sorry-ass government, I'll say that, our sorry-ass government, ain't doing nothing to help them. People have lost everything. They've lost everything.
Yeah.
And people are sleeping in tents right now in the mountains of North Carolina. I remember there was one of the bad floods we had here in Kinston. It took a little while, but it wasn't long. They put up a park They took some land in Kinston that was some government-owned land,
Yeah.
and they bought a bunch of little travel trailers, which is, I mean, the nice little campers. And man, they must have had several hundred of them for people who had lost it all in town. And they set up a place, and they stayed there for some of them for over a year while they were rebuilding. So, man, where are those things at? There's damn travel trailers all over the world.
Yeah.
But all this money the government's blowing and spending and giving to other countries, put the brakes on it, man. Give us our tax money back, and let's support these folks who don't have a home right now, don't have a roof over their head. That's what's important. And while we're at it, let's hook up our veterans too and get them off the streets and give them the help they need. I said I won't go political up here, and I'm not. I need to quit, but I start rambling on, man, and the politics get to me, especially right now.
You mean while Kamala and Joe Biden are sleeping in their nice warm beds like this?
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Yeah. What are they doing that for?
They're cuddling with their pillar.
Okay.
This is their pillar.
I don't think that's going to get us no followers right there if you do that again. But yeah, they need some help out there, guys. I would agree, Chastity. It ain't all political when you start talking that way. It is the facts of what's going on in our world right now, especially in. And I can't. Here's what bothers me. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna skip that part. But I got something that's really been burning me up about the political part of our presidential candidates, and you could really show out. Mark Robertson's been turning it out. You know, he had basically lost the race for the governors. People were saying he needed to go ahead and drop out. But that joker, as I knew he would, he has showed up. He showed up in Western North Carolina. He talks for the people. Everybody, all you little soft-skinned, prissy-ass fake people can't stand to hear Mark Robertson talk because he tells the truth. You see these little videos on TV where the Democrat side's made him look terrible by the things you've caught him saying out of context, the things you caught him saying, and you stop that video. You don't let him finish what he was saying, and it makes him look terrible. But let me tell you what Mark Robertson is. I've never met the man, but he's a man who stands up for the people. Yeah. And that's what we need. That's what this country needs. J.D. Vance is doing the same thing. But anyway, man, this world's in a bad place right now. I know we're supposed to be talking about paranormal stuff. I've got off rambling. I apologize, down south followers.
No, it's okay.
But I do feel sorry for the people in Western North Carolina. Florida folks, sadly, I feel sorry for them. A lot of them, they've had it rough. But chances are, if you're living on the beach, okay, hear me out now. Don't throw me under the bus. If you're living on the beach, on the ocean front, anywhere in Florida, all the way up in south to north on the coastline, chances are you can afford to rebuild your damn house. Hello? Because I don't know if you know anything about property on the ocean front. It costs a lot of money, and you got to have money to have it. I'm not saying it ain't terrible and you got to spend money to put it back and all this and that, but I'm saying there's a difference in Florida and Western North Carolina. You got some good folks in Western North Carolina, some hard workers. People give you the shirt off their back. That's what the government needs to be doing for them. That's how I look at it. And I'm done. Let's move on. I'm done. I would have liked to say that across the whole world. So, look, any of you guys can share it out. I don't care. Share it out. I'm telling you the facts. Everybody says that the people in Western North Carolina, that's not telling the truth. You know, you
rant over.
Rant's over.
Or do you want this microphone?
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to quit ranting. You all know it's the truth. Okay. Yeah. When I saw Mark Robertson, here I go one more time. When I saw him stand up at a town council meeting in Greensboro or Durham, where he's from, and he stood right there and told the people how it was, that was when I knew that dude, he's a man for the people. He got in front of everybody and said what half of the people in this world are scared to say, and the other half that just haven't had the chance to say it. That joker got on the stage and turned it out. That's when you started hearing about Mark Robertson. If you don't believe it, look him up on YouTube before he became in his political status that he is, about his meeting at the town hall, I think, in Greensboro, North Carolina, I believe. Might have been Durham. I believe it's Greensboro. Angel, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was from Greensboro. He turned it out, though. He laid it out. He laid it out. Anyway, let's roll on.
Now hit this
Hit
list.
your list, brother.
Awesome. All right, everybody.
Bring it.
A little bit of.
Hold on. Let me announce you. All right, for everybody watching, all you down south supernatural friends and family, and all you folks, bringing to the stage Vide Sasser with the news and events. You have the floor, sir.
Okay, everybody, get ready.
Get ready. Oh, let me sit up straight. Damn, I want to fall on my chair or nothing. Come on.
So we found, like we were saying, we found a few. We've looked through 30 minutes of the 4 hours that we have from Brushy. We found a few EVPs already.
I wasn't going to say that. Hold on. We're going to pause that about them EVPs. We're working on them.
I have the floor.
Body's got the floor. Chastity, we're going to come back to that because I saw it. I said I wasn't going to throw him tonight, but you threw him, and you're right. He had his tongue at least 6 inches down in that bottle.
Some bit.
I'm telling you, he's a family breaker. He's a family breaker. This Gene Simmons tongue's all up in that bottle. Look at it. All right, we did it. You're right. She got it. Chastity said, keep your damn tongue. Quit making out with that spit bottle.
You remember seeing your wives this way?
Yeah, no, don't do that, folks. All you guys, keep your wives home. He's a family breaker right here.
A home breaker.
Yeah. All right, move on. Keep that tongue in your mouth.
Okay. So the good news for us, and also the good news for y'all, is we are going to be trying to hit more local investigations.
Oh boy, you're going viral now. You're going viral with that tongue. You're going viral with that tongue of yours. Angel said he's even got video of you in that tongue action in that bottle.
So
you'll be on CNN tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fire him up, Angel. Spread it. That might be what gets us 10,000 followers on TikTok.
What the fuck?
It don't matter what kind of bottle it is, folks. This is a core water. Most of the time, he's done nailed a monster. But he's had that fat dip in. You spit it out right. So we're going to... there it is. There it is. You see that little wiggle at the end? You see that little wiggle?
A little bit. Put a little bit on it for everybody.
And family breakers can't stand that little wiggle he's got. Oh, we're going to hell tonight. We're going to hell tonight.
I can hear the devil calling.
Yeah, you know what? With AI, you would quit talking about that tongue and you wiggling your tongue, because somebody would put your video up here and they're going to AI something in there with your tongue on. It won't be no sucker.
God bless it.
So yeah, we might better move on. Get back to your list. I'm sorry. No more to tongue.
So, like I was saying, the good news for us and the good news for the communities that we have built other than our Facebook community, which sucks donkey.
Not the donk. Something sucking the donk.
Yeah.
You done dropped the donkey bomb out tonight.
Facebook community. Facebook sucks.
Donkey.
And
he said donkey. Sucks donkey. That'd be interesting.
After Harmony Hall this weekend, which is the first of us trying to hit more of these great local locations that we have until December.
We started to go live tonight from a graveyard, guys. I was on the edge. I said, man, let's do something different. Let's go live tonight. Go down to the graveyard, do our Wednesday night live there. But time run out on us. We might do that next Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think we need to.
I just say roll it out. We got a place down there. What I would really like to do is go live down there and be where we could have people on with us and maybe do an Estes down there and let the people ask a question.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Maybe one of us ask questions. Somebody's looking up here and we're talking, and we'll play the spirit box right over the loudspeaker right here on the little JBL clip.
Yeah,
and everybody can hear what we're hearing.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
That sounds awesome.
Bring it to you live action. Anybody know Turtle Man? You guys remember Turtle Man? With the live action, baby. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Live action.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Let's do that this next Wednesday night.
Unless we find something really badass at Harmony Hall.
Yeah.
And we liable to at Harmony Hall. You never can tell there. All right, I didn't mean last time I'm stopping you, bro. Bring it.
So we are going to be trying to hit a lot of local investigations because we've just got back from Tennessee and try to nail a few of these hotspot local investigations before we go to the battleship in December. Then between me and Father here, we have got a few other nice locations lined up for in between this time after the battleship
So
coming
you ain't
up.
said nothing about the battleship. So we got Harmony Hall this weekend. We'll be at Harmony Hall in Kinston Saturday evening.
Yeah.
We'll be there until about 2 or 3 in the morning. We're gonna roll right through the witching time.
Yeah.
We hadn't. I don't think we've stayed past 1 or 1:30 there.
Yeah.
And it kind of fizzled out last time around that time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it a try again. We're gonna start late and stay a little bit later. But you got a date? I didn't even know about it. We've been invited to go with another team on the USS North Carolina, the battleship.
Is it December 16th or
I don't
something
know.
like that?
It's about the second weekend in December. We'll be going back to the battleship. We down south rented it. We investigated it. Just our team, right? We had the whole ship to ourselves one night, and it is humongous.
The SLS footage we documented was off the chart. Insane.
We do have some footage there. And one of these days, we're gonna get it to our good buddy Chastity, and she's gonna hook us up. She's just waiting on us, y'all. It ain't her. She's waiting on us just to start sending her some stuff.
Yeah.
And we got to do it. We got to do it.
Yeah, we do.
We got to do it. We got to do it. So yeah, we'll be at Harmony Hall this weekend, and in 3 weeks, man, it'll be in November. It'll be in December. I think the second week in December we'll go to the battleship.
Yeah.
And I think Angel might be going to the battleship.
Yeah, Angel is.
I'm sorry, I can never think of the name of the guy's team.
Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie. What's the name of their team?
Shit.
I'm sorry, Robbie, if you're watching, buddy. I'm trying to give you a shout out.
Is it OnlyFans?
No,
that's
Jason.
Yeah.
That's Jason. Jason's got something coming up too. They're going to look up Jason Only Fandoms online. He's going to be announcing an investigation at Stonewall Manor. He said be on the lookout. They're having something special at Stonewall Manor, which is a really cool place.
Yeah,
really cool place. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty big team. Mysterium. Thank you, Angel. Mysterium Inc. That's Robbie's team. They got a lot of members on that team. But I will say, Dylan, even though there's a lot of people there, as you know, you can split up on that boat. That boat is humongous, so you can split up on that thing. So yeah.
Yeah, man. How many people did we have last time?
We probably had about 10 people.
And I think I saw you and Dylan the entire time.
Yeah,
and
we stayed
I didn't
together.
see anybody else hardly. Yeah, but we are excited for that investigation. I know I am.
Yeah. Have been in contact with Ohio State Reformatory, Angel. Waiting on a call back on them, setting up a date for next year. So instead of Waverly Hills at this time, Waverly Hills, looks like down south crew, we're going to be going to Ohio State. Sometime, whatever date they can give me for next year, we're going to lock it in. So that's going to happen. I want to go there. It's going to be a long ride, but hell, we're going.
Yeah, we're going. We're too daggone far in this thing now.
Yeah, OSR. We're looking forward to that one. Thanks to you and the stories you and Ruth were talking about. If Angel says it's awesome and you need to go, you need to go.
You need to get your chat together.
So we're
going. You need to head that way.
As well, Angel, we inviting you already. I'll let you know today.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get these millions and millions of followers on TikTok and YouTube. And
that would be beneficial.
And you guys will help us get us a motorhome and help us with a little cash flow. Because I see all the other folks doing it on these things. That ain't the reason why we can't do it. Help us with a little cash flow so we can get our our Appalachian Nightmare and a Durham Paranormal group, and the down south group send us to the top, get some cash flow so we can start doing this a lot more. Because we will. We will. We ain't scared. We will.
We are
we will do it.
Scared.
We will do it.
That was my original goal. Let's see, 4, 5 years ago or what?
Probably like 5 years ago to do it full time. And you started doing the paranormal. It won't to go to these big places and do all this. It's just that's just evolving. That the more we do it, it was mostly to help folks who are dealing with things at their house. So if you guys know somebody who,
speaking of that brought up a topic that I forgot to write down.
I cut you off. I'm sorry. I have a bad habit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bring it.
So like I was talking about with those local investigations, we're going to be hitting.
Never scared. Yeah, we ain't scared. You know we ain't scared, Chastity. We ain't scared.
Like I was saying about these local investigations, we're going to be nailing for these next few weeks until December rolls around through the whole month of November. We are going to be hopefully we will be able to get a few at-home calls. I mean, we sage, we cleanse. I mean, I know minor rites of exorcism. I can read properties.
We'll give it all we got.
Speaking of that, I have a feeling about why it hit me just yesterday. Why I put a lot of thought into the fact that upstairs location we went at Brushy Mountain.
One above the auditorium, actually.
Yeah, the auditorium.
That was supposed to be so demonic.
Yeah.
Or actually, not really. Well, I guess she said something bad's there in that section of the building, and there have been people who have been possessed there. And we kind of saved that place for the end of our investigation at Brushy Mountain, and we all went in there as a group, and I would tell you could hear a pin drop in that place. So anyway, she did say it was not all the time. She said you would know it when that dark entity come in there. You would smell him. You would see him. We didn't see none of that. We didn't hear none of that. The only thing I smelt was, I think, some of that
sulfur.
No, I think you were farting from all them sandwiches you ate before we went in there.
And then those monsters were brewing all that I had ate.
What was that sandwich you had?
That damn salami.
Cuz was slamming. Brad brung the salami and Riley was tearing it up.
Yes.
And then he put 3 or 4 monsters on top of that, and his belly was bubbling up in the auditorium.
Son.
That is all I could hear. That's all the action we heard in that place that was supposed to be so nasty. However, we have not listened to the EVPs in that room.
Yeah.
So we still might get a little something. Slimy. As Angel said, the third eye was about to open. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
We should have documented that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most exciting part of the night.
Brad said, "Oh, it was nasty, just not with the spirits."
Yeah.
Ooh, we were leaving some vapor trails up there on that third floor.
Yeah. Whatever kind of dark entity he was up there, he did not want that smoke.
No, you had to smoke. Thank God nobody lit a cigarette. We'd have blowed up with all that gas you were letting out. Uh-oh, here we go, folks. Check him out. Check him out on that bottle.
Shut up, man.
Look at ooh. Oh, we got to turn around and get it good. Get it good. Oh, we didn't even have TikTok. Y'all didn't even see that. Sorry y'all missed that. Yeah.
Y'all didn't say nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
If we can ever get the numbers up to 10,000, y'all could have, because we would have been live from TikTok off of that laptop right there with our StreamYard. Yeah,
you're right, Chastity. Like Chastity said, and we felt the same way. really the only place I felt the slightest little bit of heaviness. And that's so funny. Last October when we went to Brushy Mountain, the minute we walked through that gate in that hallway that you go down and where you walk through the first jail door, I felt like somebody dropped 200 pounds of bricks on my back.
Yeah.
And I did not feel it. The only place I felt it a little bit was in the hole.
Yeah.
And that was toward the end. It was getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Just like Chastity said, she could sit anywhere in that whole prison. Nothing really bothered her.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think the same thing, Chastity. Just so you all guys know, we didn't experience a lot at Brushy Mountain as far as any physical touch, anything we saw. Like I said, we will have EVPs. You get them everywhere. Some of them are better than others. But what we did find out was over the last, really all this year, over the last 6 months at least, they've been having investigations at Brushy Mountain, like not just on Friday and Saturday, any day of the week. So they've been having tons and tons of investigations at Brushy Mountain.
Like it just wore it out.
The night before we were there, they were there until 4 o'clock in the morning. The night before that, they were there till 4 o'clock in the morning. So I mean, hell, I don't know. Maybe it is getting wore out. I don't know, man. Maybe it needs a little break there. I don't know, for the money it costs. Yeah. Maybe they need, because they're making money. Don't get me wrong; they're in it to make money. There, I get that part.
Yeah.
But before that place gets a bad name, because I know a lot of people get stuff. We got stuff last October.
Yeah.
But after they've done them few videos that hit online for Kalani and the Colin dude.
Yeah.
All those big name people, man, people have started coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah.
And it's like it's wearing it out, man. It's wearing out the spirit activity there. I think you're right, Chastity. You're on something with that. I totally agree with you.
I do too.
I totally agree. Brad wants to know what was that incantation you said upstairs in the auditorium that night? What is not? Don't recite it right here, but what do you call that?
Latin cleansing. It can cleanse an area. It's an area cleansing incantation.
In Latin, the Latin language.
Yeah. I just reversed it.
Yeah, Chastity, you got touched. Okay. Lesson learned. We need to go investigate during the off season. Yeah, I would agree. Oh, I would go back there. No, without a doubt, I'll go back.
Yeah.
Dylan, that's another thing, man. Brushy Mountain. It kind of makes you wonder, Dylan, because if you were in that prison during the day, that's when all the activities were going on. The times we're there, when we were there investigating, that's the actual times when they were made to lay down, go to sleep.
That was when Big Rico dropped the shot around the time.
No, man, not at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
those jokers were sawing logs. If they were going to saw any, they were sleeping then.
Yeah.
Definitely a bad place. I mean, there's got to be plenty of spirit activity. We know there is. I mean, we experienced too much last year. During the day, as you say, Dylan, when we went, it was during the broad daylight. We got there about 11 o'clock, and we stayed till about 3 or 4. And it was just active, man. It was active.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it, Dylan, and everybody watching, is when we were there at Brushy Mountain during the day, there probably wasn't 10 people, 15 people at the most in the peak of their tour time that were on those grounds where we were at.
Yeah.
So it wasn't busy. And like you said,
now
at that time, we had no idea about the auditorium up on the 3rd floor because all the stairways that go to the 3rd floor had chains on them.
Yeah.
So we only could go past the 2nd floor. We only could go on the 2nd floor. Yeah. We couldn't go on the 3rd and 4th floor when we went. We didn't even think about it.
No.
That's why I was so surprised when we went back and she started talking about the negative entity in the auditorium area. We didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know it was there. So, yeah.
It was all no news to me.
What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for joining on TikTok.
Share us out.
Send them likes or Or,
share it out to your
share
friends.
it up. Follow the page.
We do this every Wednesday night live for the ones who are asking up there.
And I go live every now and then about the paranormal thing and just the paranormal in general. What sometimes I go live when I'm researching new locations. I'll go live on TikTok just to talk to everybody.
Yeah. We'll go live on TikTok this Saturday night. I'm saying it right here on TikTok Saturday night. We'll go live for sure. May even set the camera system up and let it roll live on. Might keep your phone on TikTok with you, but we might use my phone on the live video. We'll put some cameras in 2 or 3 rooms at Harmony Hall. So the ones who can't go, you want to know about Harmony Hall and what it looks like, I'll show you this weekend. So we'll take the camera system like we did. We'll let you see that creepy doll room.
And that old tail schoolhouse.
Yeah. So they're supposed to have, they usually have I know I'm jumping around it. They usually have a public investigation, public Halloween paranormal investigation at Harmony Hall, which was supposed to be this Saturday night. They sold a few tickets. They just decided at last minute they liked what we did. I say we, down south, me, Dylan, Riley. My daughter Kenzie went with us last year. We had a great investigation.
Yeah, we did.
And the guy in charge liked us. He said, "Man, we've had people come from way out of state, Ohio, different places, and rent that place for the night and not get half of the activity we did." I don't know why. It just happens because the last few times we've been anywhere, we hadn't got a lot. But we got it there, and hopefully it'll be the same this Saturday night. But anyway, they canceled the public investigation for Saturday night and said, "Down south, you come, the floor is yours." So that's what we're going to do. I know, Brad, you said you might not be going no time soon, but the door's open for you if you want to go with us Saturday night.
Brad, the door's open.
Just want to throw that at you. Yeah, no, it wasn't a glitch, buddy. It was a little kid. Sit right in Dylan's lap at Harmony Hall. We got that on XLS camera last year.
Yeah.
I actually looked for the video tonight. I was going to show a little bit of it, and I couldn't put it together. No, it was, yeah. I wish the Hell House was still open, too.
I do, too. We can break in.
Notice one thing, Dylan. Any of you local folks who know where the Hell House is at that we've been in and basically raised hell or had hell raised at us in there by a very dark, negative entity that's there. Notice that the people who bought the place, they were going to tear it down. Then they're going to fix it up. Then I asked them, "Hey, man, let us go in there and cleanse this place." And we're going to go in there one more time. I wanted to go in there one more time. I actually said I would never go in there again. The last time we went kind of weighed on me a little bit. That place, it took me a few days to get over it. I ain't gonna lie about it. The last time we went, I let it get to me. Had a door slammed in my face. I was pushed. I was squatted down in a doorway and I was pushed, and I caught myself with my hand. Had a door slammed so hard in my face.
Praise God, that wall was there that was holding me.
The door hit the door casing and come all the way back open. That's how hard the door was slammed. And I mean, it was just got crazy in there. I said, "All right, guys, if I can just get out of this house right now, we're leaving. Yeah. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer." And we did, and we got out. That's probably the one place I've ever been that it took me a few days to get past it. Most of the places, by the time I get in my vehicle, I'm over.
Yeah.
But that place there weighed on me, and I promised, I told Dylan and Riley, "Y'all do what you want. Greg Sasser ain't never going in that house again." And here I am. I don't know, a month later, I was calling the new owner. I chased him down, and I finally found him. They have cleaned up the site. They are not tearing the house down. But that guy, what a thing doing. Uh-oh. That was pretty cool. About to lose you on TikTok, guys. All right, Riley saved the day.
Luckily, I saved it.
I think he thought we've been up there too long.
Rebel Crush said, "What time Saturday?"
We're going to try to start around 8 o'clock, and we're going to go from about 8 p.m. to 2. We might not be live at 8. We're going to get things set up. We have to be there at 8. Take us a little while. So I'm saying probably the 9 o'clock area. After we get set up, we're going to go live. We probably won't go live until on TikTok until we get some stuff stirred up. We start getting some interaction with some spirits, then we're going to go live then. We want you guys to hear the spirit box. We'll probably do a little SD session. We'd appreciate you guys being involved and ask some questions because I don't know what it is about doing Estes when you get put on the spot and you start asking questions. I go blank. I can think of 1,000 things to say. I can ramble on, but I go blank. So V is the best I've ever seen at it. V, if you're watching tonight, brother, you're good at it. You can ask questions and ask questions and ask questions.
They're watching on TikTok.
Okay.
Or Appalachian
Either way.
They're doing.
Yeah, our Appalachian Nightmare, they're awesome too, man. They've done a lot of growing in the paranormal field in the last 6 months, at least, I'll say.
Yeah.
We love them folks.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Chassie's watching on both.
Oh, that's awesome, Chassie. You're multitasking.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. What else you got going on? So you got through your list. I cut you off again. I'm sorry.
You cut me off. You cut me off, and I lost the place. I go back to the top. Let's see.
Sorry. I suck. So you're just talking. The next thing you were talking about pushing TikTok, trying to get it to grow because Facebook sucks. We put a lot into our Facebook down south group for it to fizzle out, but hey, it is what it is. What you got right here? Oh, we're talking about we're trying to get 10K. We said that on TikTok so we can go live with our new equipment that we got that we can't use for TikTok yet. So for some reason, you can't use a desktop or a laptop to go live on TikTok
unless you have 10,000 followers.
10K, guys. So share us out. Help us try to get there pretty quick. Yeah. Riley wants to get there by December. I think that may be far-fetched, but hey, like I said, if enough people hit it and something good happens and you guys just feel like sharing it out and all your friends do it, it can happen overnight.
It can. I've watched it literally grow 600 people within an hour or two.
Yeah, it's been several hundred. I watched it do it the other night, yeah.
Yeah. And if it can do that, why can't it go to 10,000 in a few weeks?
No, Brad, anytime you're rolling, man, you with us, and I advise you to talk, man. Start talking. If you're with us, start talking. The only thing I like, and I'm trying to do better, is, and we still get caught up, is when we start asking questions, trying to get some spirit communication, not to have 4 people asking questions at one time.
Yeah.
Let's ask a question, and let's give the spirit time to answer.
Allow time for a response.
And look, and that response might not come for 2 minutes later. Who knows? Going by the EVPs, we ask questions, we say things, and as we're going over EVPs, sometimes it's immediate. Just like the one Brad asked a question, basically, why aren't you guys communicating with us? And it was about 5 or 6 seconds, Brad. Well, you heard it. Riley recorded it right off the screen. And it called out Brad's name just as loud and clear. After me and him looked at each other and thought, here we go.
Yeah.
That was only about 25 minutes into our recording. So without a doubt, I know we're going to get some more.
Yeah.
Because we stirred up some crap like we do.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, sometimes that can quieten them down and make them stop communicating with you. But they were already not communicating with us, so we turned around and did it, hoping to strike up something.
I was going to tell you, that's exactly why that entity did not communicate with us when we went upstairs to talk to him. I pissed him off.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I also think sometimes you can be so, not that we know better than nobody else investigating. We're still learning every time we go.
Yeah.
But I think when we went to Brushy Mountain, everybody that was there on our team, we were all very confident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody was nervous. Not many investigations I go on that I don't get the jitters in my stomach, get a little bit nervous, thinking about what could happen, what might happen. I had none of that there. And I think the spirits knew that. I really do. I think we walked in there. I don't think we had a weak link in our group. And I really feel like the spirits thought. I feel like they thought there was no way they could break our chain.
Yeah.
They couldn't. There was nobody they could mess with because we were all so confident. We were all confident in ourselves, confident in the people around us, that we weren't worried about nothing. And I really think the spirits at Brushy Mountain knew that. However, they knew we were coming a week earlier. Chastity told us they know we're coming. They already knew we were coming, so I felt like they were preparing for us. But I think when we got there, I don't think they had nothing for us. Now we could go back this weekend, and they might turn it out on us.
Yeah.
But when we went a few weeks ago, they didn't have nothing for us.
No.
I ain't bragging. I'm not bragging. But I think our confidence was so high that it might have kept us from getting the communication that we usually get. Oh, yeah.
Brad.
So YouTube is better. Appreciate you telling us that, Chrissy. I don't know. We're working from the phone. So, like I said, I know you can't see everything like you can see here. We probably could mount this phone somewhere else. But when we have Chastity on, any guests we have on, we take this phone that's shining right here at us on TikTok and we're pointing it at the screen so the folks can see who's doing the talking.
Yeah.
Tonight it's just us jibber jabbering up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. The feed should be pretty good, but like you said, you're not seeing the full spectrum of what's going on around us.
Yeah.
I will say one thing. I haven't pushed these shirts, y'all. I apologize.
Look at that! Look at that freaky looking.
This
bastard.
is our Halloween shirt for Down South Supernatural. We've given a few away. We would like to sell a few so we can make some new shirts. We ain't trying to make a killing off of them. $20, comfort color T-shirt. Got a pocket. It's getting chilly. We need to make some long sleeves. So anybody wants one of them shirts, reach out to Riley. Direct message him, and he'll get you. He'll get you. Get him a shirt, right?
I'll get you a shirt. Yeah, just hit me up about one.
So yeah, you got it, Brad. We'll say we were meant to take some when we went to Brushy Mountain.
Don Michael.
Pennywise possessed. LOL. What does that mean?
That looks like Pennywise.
Oh, the clown. The clown.
Dylan said that, didn't he?
Dylan, I think I was sitting here thinking about it. I think that needs to be your next tattoo, Dylan, unless you're scared.
I'll get that thing right now. I already do have another tattoo in the works. Jerry came over there to the store today, and me and him were talking about tattoos.
Yeah, and we got you, Brad. We got 2 X's, buddy. We got them.
Yeah, we got them, Mr. Brad.
I apologize, Christy, for that. Riley and I talked about that before we started tonight.
What?
That you just can't see a lot. You know, you're seeing half of our face, half of our arm.
Yeah, at least you can see my tattoo.
We get a little. This right here is really a little bit too close for a dad and a 52-year-old and a 26-year-old. It's a little bit uncomfortable. So have y'all seen him lick that bottle? I damn sure don't want to be so close to him. He might stick that thing up here on me.
What the? There you go.
So, yeah, we can both get in the picture. No, I don't feel it. I'm sweating. Hey, cuz, no. No, man. Yeah, I reckon we'll have to start a Patreon, Dylan. You're right. Yeah. Hell, Dylan, we're having trouble just going over finding the time. You know, man, I really, truthfully, I ain't gonna lie about it. I work about 3 jobs, 2.5 for sure. So it's just hard finding the time. Chastity can tell you, because she does it. She's doing it for a living now. She's making these videos. Man, you know, she's doing it full time, and by the time you go over all the evidence you collect, all your videos you record, all your sound bites, it's just I'm not complaining. I would love to do it full time. Yeah. It just won't pay my bills right this minute. But I would love to see one day where we get, millions of followers. I am not saying it can't happen. It can happen. I would have thought we'd have had more by now, but we haven't been in the right place.
When they start with us 10,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because y'all are already sending gifts, and I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. So these young guys and these folks you see doing it full time, and they're doing a great job. But it's a lot. But you know, when you're not having to work 2 or 3 jobs, it's a little bit easier. Yeah. But with that being said, it's still, you know, a full time job. But it would be easier for us to do if I could do it full time. Yeah. You know, I could help Riley out a lot more.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm trying for y'all.
We're gonna get there. We're just a lot slower getting there than most, but we're still moving. We ain't sitting still. Don't think we're sitting still. No. We're probably sitting on. And I'm not bragging because the last few investigations we've been on, we just haven't. I don't know, man. We just haven't things just haven't happened on them like we thought they would.
Yeah, hadn't been provoking.
No, I ain't interested in provoking. I think that's. Sometimes you provoke. I do. Yeah. But at some places we go to, I feel like it's unnecessary. I also feel like it can be disrespectful for the dead.
Yeah.
But when you go we have been to some places that we've had some nasty shit talk to us and things happen to us, and then it brings out. You know, you got when you go in a place and it gets really negative. You guys who have been in it, and you watch it on TikTok, if you've done any paranormal stuff and you actually have witnessed some negativity and been in a dark entity spot, you got 2 things you can do when things hit the fan in there. You can pack up and roll out,
or you can
bow up and give them some right back.
That's where I come in.
We've done both. We've done both more than one time. I mean, we've packed our shit up and left, man. Especially at the Hell House in Kinston. The first time things started going down in there, I mean, we all went to the point where we actually left some equipment in there. I said, I am not going back in there and getting that equipment. I don't give a damn what happens to it. I left some equipment in that house the first time. We went back the second time, and 2 pieces of it were still there. Nobody had been back in that place. I didn't ever finish what I was saying about the Hell House. We were trying to go back to the Hell House. I spoke with the owner, for you guys who don't know, and this guy ends up telling me, I said, look, man, I'm trying not to scare you to death. I don't want you to think I'm a fool or blowing smoke, but that house you bought is haunted. I said, I've noticed y'all been in there working on it a little bit, and I've noticed you've stopped. Is there a reason you stopped working in that house? It was like, man, our batteries won't stay charged. They're using rechargeable batteries because there's no power on the house. We go in there and we leave stuff, and it's not there the next day. You know, just crazy things are happening. And I finally tell the guy, I'm like, man, you know, whether you believe me or not, what you've purchased is a haunted house, and there's a dark entity in here that's just as negative as anything or anybody or any movie you've ever watched that made it hard for you to sleep at night. It's here. It's there. Yeah. And the guy basically didn't believe me. I called him back the next day. First off, I said, we want to go in there. We want to go in that house again. We've been 3 or 4 times, and we want to go in there. I said, this time we'll cleanse that house. Yeah. We'll try to cleanse it for you, and I'll make it where you can fix it up and sell it. I said, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. You might sell that house. You might fix it up, but it's going to be bad for somebody. And that's what I told him, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what you told him.
That's what I told him. And finally, you know, I called him back. He agreed. Hey, man, we're going to let you go in there. We want you to cleanse this house. And we were like, hell yeah, we'll cleanse that house. We're going to do it. And we were prepared to go. This was like on a Sunday I talked to him. I said, we're going next Saturday night. And I called him on Friday. And I was like, he wouldn't respond to me. I finally got him to answer the phone one time, I think because I had called him so many times. He got tired of me probably calling him, and I kept texting him. He finally answered. He said, look, man, we don't want you to go in that house no more. My wife is a preacher, priest, and she's going to cleanse that house on her own. And I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah, she's done it before. And I said, okay, man. I said, I'm just forewarning you. I got a feeling if you go in there and you're scared, you're nervous,
all kinds of doors.
he is going to lead you around like a puppet. He is that strong. I don't know where he come from, how he got there. I got some ideas. I think there's been some satanic stuff done in there.
I know
there's been some ritual stuff. I ain't so sure there's not been some witchcraft done in there, because there's sigils somebody's painted all over the walls in this place, y'all. It's a nasty place.
Where's it at on my arm?
He ain't gonna show
my
that.
Star.
I mean, it ain't just like that.
It's just like the star on my arm.
Kind of. I mean, well, if it's just like the star on your arm, what you got it on your arm then for?
Aquarian pentagram, Aquarian star pentagram.
I understand that, but if it ain't a bad thing, what's it doing on that wall? Hello. Yeah, man, got quiet all of a sudden.
It can be. Remember, it's used in witchcraft as well,
or it can be used as protection.
Yeah,
I get that, but I think that's why we get a bad rap sometimes with that damn emblem. But anyway, we'll move on from that. So anyway, the guy tells me, basically pretty much don't call him back. Quit bothering him. And we haven't bothered him since. But I will tell you, Dylan, it ain't worked. Nobody's been in that house. I pulled in there the other day. They've been cleaning up the yard, but they have not done anything in that house since. I got out and looked through the window. It's just like they left it. And I tell you, man, when I walked up to the back of that house, I pulled up there and I walked to the back of that house and I looked in that window that's in the little kitchen beside the door where we took the plywood off the wall covering up the door.
Yeah.
I looked through that window and I swear, God is my witness. I immediately, when I looked through there, I put my hands up on the door just like this so I could see through the shadow. It was like he was standing there looking at me.
Really?
I'm telling you, just like that, I got goosebumps. The hair just stood up on my arm. But it was like that dude. It was like he was standing there begging me to come in. I got the same feeling. We ain't been in there in months. This was about 2 weeks ago when I went in there. Yeah, I do need to go take some pictures. We got a lot. We got it does represent the 5 elements of earth, air, and water. Yeah, fire. Yeah, you're right, Chastity. Preach on. But a lot of people think it, man, it's the older folks are the ones we catch the most grief from. Guys, what we're talking about is this symbol right here that we use as part of our logo. Lean up, Riley.
Point to.
Oh yeah, right here. So that's our original logo. So we use that basically on all our T-shirts, but we have really over time caught some flack. We have caught some flack from, I say older folks, my age and older, man. They actually think that's witchcraft and demonic. We've been accused of being demonic. Man, we're jumping all over the place at night.
Them damn old snakes.
And I really think Riley liked it because it's the Supernatural. If you know the Supernatural show, they got it, man, and that's kind of where it come from. Yeah.
They got it tatted on them. No demons allowed.
Yeah, it's all about how you use it, no doubt. We don't you know us, we don't use it in a bad way.
Man, yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't know how and don't even want to know how. I'm all about helping somebody, not bringing them down.
Yeah, you don't see me worshiping baby with it.
Yeah. TikTok's jumping.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, I know, man, I'm rambling, Brad. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking I keep rambling. I don't finish it. I hadn't even drank a Monster neither.
I had. That thing was
this
good.
Brad, this is all natural. No monsters needed. But it's Wednesday night. I did not have to get up at 3:30 and go do donuts this morning.
That's
I got up at my normal 6 o'clock. So that's probably why I'm not dragging ass tonight, Brad. Matter of fact, that's exactly why. Thank you for helping remind me of that. I ain't dragging ass because I didn't get up at 3:30 and go to work this morning. Anyway, So that's where we at.
Welcome, Oscar.
Anybody want to talk about anything? Yeah, I feel less tired now that you say that. I'm just getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, Chaz.
What did Dylan say?
9:30 and I'm getting hungry. Yeah, break is not. My daughter's been handling it lately. Yep.
Yeah.
Chaz is dragging ass. Y'all pray for her. She's got a lot going on. A little stomach flu. Little things happening. Shoot up a prayer for her tonight.
Yeah.
It means a lot. We done prayed. You talked to Riley a little while ago. Me and Riley shot you a prayer, girl. So we know you're going to feel better. I Ransom, he's tired. I hear you, buddy. I'm usually tired about right now, too. Without a doubt. But anyway, down south, we'll be investigating this weekend.
Mr. Brad said something right there.
Where at? Put Elena. Elena's doing good, Brad. She's had some stuff thrown on her at work. As you all know, our well, you don't know, but our full-time cook walks up, no 2-week notice or nothing, to my wife Monday morning of this week and hands her key. No explanation of why she's leaving or not. She just left after we have really for 2 months. It's been tough trying to pay her because we've opened up a new cafe in our coffee shop with some really good food, y'all. I know a lot of you guys ain't local.
It is.
But if you are, we got some good breakfast and some good lunch.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, so Brad's daughter, Elena, she works for my wife, and she's jumped right in, man. All our young girls are cooking. It was almost like the full-time chef that we hired, we didn't even need her.
Yeah.
Our girls have jumped right in, and really, honestly, the food's better, it's seasoned better, tastes better. So, yeah, I said it. If you're watching, I said it.
Oh.
Dylan, you go in there, buddy. It's on my tab. Get you something. Try it one time. If you don't like it,
yeah.
If you don't like it, tell them.
Come eat lunch with me, big deal.
Yeah, we got full breakfast. You walk in, we got cheese biscuits that are amazing in the morning. Get your leg off me.
I'm sorry.
You keep working your ass over this way. Slide over a little bit. You worrying me that tongue. Your legs on me. Next thing you know, you're gonna have your tongue in my ear.
I could go back to that bottle, give that thing.
You're gonna get some. You gonna get some in the elbow.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Angel, are you up here?
The steak sub, the chicken steak is good. The burgers are gonna be better. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We wanted to have the best burger in town, and there's a place right outside of town. I think Ken's Grill's got the best burger. And I noticed his grill in the back is dirty as all get out. So that thing is seasoned. Our grill's too clean. So I told the girls, quit cleaning it so much. So, but yeah, it's good food. Good food. Chicken salad. My wife's recipe, homemade chicken salad sandwich, homemade pimento cheese. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Angel said something. I'm about to say something back to him. Hop up here real quick, Angel.
He's up there. He said he's still here. Angel's still here. Durham Paranormal is still in the house, y'all.
Get on the screen so I can see you.
He ain't studying that. Oh, got thumbs up and got the tongue. Oh, hell, Riley. Angel's still here. He's listening. He said he's listening.
What the? It is to drop it.
Instagram's rolling, guys. I don't think we got one person up there.
Steeler fan LLP joined.
Yeah, I will say this, Brad. So we know we've come to know our county inspector, health inspector. Of course, she's inspected us twice already. And you know me, I don't hide nothing. I'm just straight up with her, and she's learned to like that. I flat out ask her, instead of just doing something, I will ask her, but she knows I will do it. But she's been real cool to me about it. But she said our place is one of 3 places in Lenoir County that she'll eat at. If that tells you how she feels about the cleanliness of restaurants in Lenoir County. I shouldn't call out, and I ain't calling no names, no other restaurants. I'm just saying a goal you should have if you have a restaurant is have a restaurant clean enough that your health inspector eat there. If your health inspector will not eat there, you probably you need to work on a few things.
Doing something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, we've heard some stories too about some places. When our equipment guy comes in, need a little Freon in a refrigerator or something in the grill, he was telling me the other day about some stories about some places that I had no idea was so nasty. It'd blow your mind, and they got good food. But I probably won't. I probably ain't gonna eat there no more. Now that I know that.
Oh God.
Anyway, y'all, we getting hungry. We've been up here an hour and a half tonight.
Yeah.
We appreciate you getting on here, brother, but I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
Appreciate TikTok tonight, man. We really do. We're gonna
thank you all.
We'll show you. We're gonna show you Saturday night what it's all about. I will set up the cameras for our YouTube. We're gonna show everybody on YouTube what Harmony Hall is like. We will set up a camera in that doll room. We'll probably do a little session. Might do Estes out in the maybe 2 Estes sessions Saturday night. Do one out in the school building.
Yeah.
The school room. We've been in there, and you say we got something. I don't remember getting nothing, but we'll try that again this Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out a good spot. Probably, I guess, in the doll room, man. Upstairs where Dylan's phone slid across the floor. Somewhere in that area, might break down and do an Estes up there too.
Yeah.
And we'll go live for YouTube. You can be on TikTok.
Yeah.
And we'll make something happen. This Saturday night, down south, gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Yeah, we ain't had a lot of good luck lately. We're gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir. We are.
Anyway, I'll say it again, guys. Thank you all for hopping on tonight. Thank you, TikTok. We're trying to liven it up and do a little bit better. We'll be doing some more live stuff. We will be getting a lot of older content to Chastity. That's a goal. We're gonna send it to her so she can work on us, put her touches on it, and make some badass videos. Because we do have some material that people need to see.
Yeah.
And that will help us on TikTok and wherever. But you got anything else, brother? I'm about done.
No, I'm about done. Let me turn it over here.
You guys be thinking up some stuff to help us, y'all. We'd love to hear some of y'all stories, things you might have experienced at your home or some of your friends may have experienced, or if you know anybody who's in need of any help, if they're having anything going on in their home. We don't charge. We come out for free. Yeah, we got people in different parts of the state. Chastity's up in the western part of the state. Angel's in Durham area, Raleigh-Durham area. So we got a little chain here. If somebody needs some help in those areas, let us know. We'll, if we can't come, we'll get you in touch with the people who can in that area. But we got folks. We know folks, and we know what we're doing, and we don't mind helping. So if you're dealing with any paranormal activity or something you think it may be or may not, let us know. We'll hook you up. We'll help you out.
Yeah.
That was a nice little plug, wasn't it?
That was nice.
Check out YouTube, Our Appalachian Nightmare. Check out Chastity, and look at the videos, man. Give her some love. Share them out to everybody you can. Anyway, that's all I got tonight, guys. Look forward to seeing y'all Saturday night. Hopefully it'll be really good. And if it's not, it won't be because we haven't tried. Because we're going to try to turn it out Saturday night.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Yeah. So be ready, TikTok. And until then, I may post a few shorts or whatever on TikTok, just keeping y'all in the loop. But until then, you can catch us at that down south out.
Good night, everybody. Thank you all.